There is a battle raging, not on some distant battlefield, not in the streets, but within you. A battle unseen, yet more real than anything you can touch. It is the battle of the mind. Every day, voices compete for your attention, voices of fear, doubt, and failure. But there is another voice, a voice of truth, strength, and purpose, calling you higher. What you think determines who you become. Your mind is the gateway to your destiny. If you let negativity take root, it will chain you down. But if you fill your mind with courage, faith, and determination, nothing can hold you back. Today I ask you, which voice will you listen to? Which side will you fight for? The battle is real, and the time to win it is now. The mind is a battlefield where thoughts shape destiny. Every decision, every action, and every success or failure begins with a single thought. What you allow to take root in your mind determines the course of your life. If you constantly dwell on negativity, doubt, and fear, those thoughts will manifest into reality. But if you choose to fill your mind with faith, hope, and determination, you will set yourself on the path to victory. The greatest battles are not fought with weapons, but with the thoughts we entertain daily. Negative thoughts create chains. Positive thoughts bring freedom. The way you think has the power to either hold you back or set you free. When you constantly tell yourself that you're not good enough, that you will fail, or that life is against you, you become trapped in those beliefs. But the moment you replace those negative thoughts with words of strength, possibility, and purpose, you break the chains that have held you captive. Freedom begins when you take control of your inner dialogue and refuse to let negativity dictate your future. Fear and doubt are the enemy's greatest weapons. These two forces have held more people back than any physical obstacle ever could. Fear whispers that you are not ready, not capable, and not worthy. Doubt convinces you that success is for others but not for you. The truth is, fear and doubt only have power if you give it to them. They thrive when you listen to them and believe their lies. But when you stand firm in faith and push past those limiting beliefs, you discover that fear is nothing more than an illusion. Faith, courage, and determination lead to victory. The most successful people in history were not free from fear, but they refused to let it control them. They moved forward despite uncertainty, trusting that their purpose was greater than their doubts. Faith gives you the strength to believe in the unseen. Courage pushes you to take action even when you're afraid. And determination keeps you going when challenges arise. When these three qualities take hold of your mind, nothing can stop you from achieving what you were meant to do. What you feed your mind will grow. Choose wisely. Just as a seed grows into a tree, thoughts grow into habits, and habits into character. If you constantly feed your mind with negativity, it will take root and shape your reality. But if you feed it with wisdom, motivation, and positive reinforcement, it will produce strength and success. The books you read, the voices you listen to, and the conversations you entertain all contribute to the environment of your mind. Guard it well, for it will determine your future. Every challenge begins in the mind before it manifests in life. The greatest struggles you face do not start in the outside world, they begin internally. Before anyone ever quits, they first lose the battle in their mind. Before anyone ever succeeds, they first win the battle in their mind. The way you think about challenges determines how you respond to them. If you see obstacles as impossible barriers, they will stop you. If you see them as opportunities to grow, you will find a way through. You have the power to take control of your thoughts. No one else has the ability to decide what you dwell on. Only you do. When a negative thought arises, you can choose to accept it or reject it. When doubt creeps in, you can confront it with truth. Your mind does not have to be ruled by circumstances or emotions. It is within your power to train your thoughts, redirect your focus, and reshape your perspective. Discipline and consistency are the keys to mental strength. Just as a strong body requires exercise, a strong mind requires daily training. You cannot expect to win the battle of the mind if you are not intentional about strengthening it. Develop habits that reinforce positive thinking. Meditate on words of truth. Take time each day to refocus and realign your mindset. The more consistent you are, the stronger your mind becomes, and the easier it will be to reject negativity. Surround yourself with voices that uplift and inspire. The people and influences around you play a significant role in shaping your thoughts. If you constantly listen to negativity, criticism, and doubt, those voices will become your own. But when you surround yourself with encouragement, wisdom, and inspiration, you will begin to think differently. Seek out those who challenge you to grow, who remind you of your potential, and who push you toward greatness. Winning the battle of the mind starts with a decision. Choose victory. The mind is a battlefield where thoughts shape destiny. Every person is engaged in a constant struggle between doubt and confidence, fear and faith, failure and success. The thoughts you allow to take root will determine the course of your life. If you let negativity, worry, and insecurity dominate your thinking, your actions will follow that same pattern, leading you into discouragement and defeat. But if you fill your mind with hope, determination, and the belief that you are capable, you will rise above challenges and create the future you desire. The battle is real, and the outcome is determined by what you choose to believe. Negative thoughts create chains. Positive thoughts bring freedom. The way you think shapes your reality, and many people live in mental prisons built by their own thoughts. Words of self-doubt, regret, and fear become barriers that keep them from stepping into their full potential. The good news is that those chains can be broken. When you shift your mindset, when you replace limiting beliefs with empowering truths, you open the door to new possibilities. You are not bound by past mistakes, failures, or the opinions of others. True freedom comes when you refuse to be a prisoner of negative thinking and instead choose thoughts that bring life, strength, and purpose. Fear and doubt are the enemy's greatest weapons. They whisper lies that make you hesitate, hold back, and question yourself. They tell you that you're not ready, that you're not good enough, that you will fail if you try. These thoughts are designed to paralyze you, to keep you from moving forward. But fear is only powerful if you surrender to it. The truth is, fear fades when you take action. Doubt disappears when you replace it with belief. The enemy of your mind wants to keep you stuck, but you have the power to silence those voices by stepping out in faith, even when you don't have all the answers. Faith, courage, and determination lead to victory. Every great achievement in history was accomplished by those who chose to believe when circumstances gave them no reason to. They stepped forward with courage. Not because they had no fear, but because they refused to let fear win. They pushed through obstacles, not because the journey was easy, but because they were determined to see it through. Faith is what keeps you moving when nothing makes sense. Courage is what gives you the strength to stand tall in the face of difficulty. Determination is what keeps you pressing forward when everything in you wants to quit. With these three forces on your side, you cannot be defeated. What you feed your mind will grow. Choose wisely. Thoughts are like seeds, and whatever you nurture will take root and flourish. If you constantly feed your mind with negativity, with voices that tear you down, with an inner dialogue of failure, then you will see the fruits of those thoughts in your life. But if you feed your mind with wisdom, with truth, with words of encouragement, then you will produce strength, resilience, and success. Be mindful of what you allow into your mind, because it will determine the direction of your future. Every challenge begins in the mind before it manifests in life. Before a person gives up, they have already lost the battle in their mind. Before a person succeeds, they have already won the battle in their mind. The way you think about a problem will determine how you respond to it. If you see challenges as impossible barriers, you will never try to overcome them. But if you see them as opportunities for growth, as stepping stones to greater things, you will always find a way through. You have the power to take control of your thoughts. No one else has the ability to decide what you focus on. Only you do. When a negative thought enters your mind, you can either allow it to stay and grow, or you can replace it with something better. You are not a victim of your thoughts. You are the master of them. Train your mind to recognize when doubt and fear try to take over, and make a conscious choice to shift your focus. When you learn to control your thinking, you gain control over your life. Discipline and consistency are the keys to mental strength. Just as a strong body requires daily exercise, a strong mind requires daily training. You cannot expect to win the battle of the mind if you do not actively work on strengthening it. Build habits that reinforce positive thinking. Meditate on words of truth. Take time each day to reset and refocus your thoughts. The more consistent you are in guarding your mind, the stronger you will become, and the more difficult it will be for negativity to take hold. Surround yourself with voices that uplift and inspire. The environment you create for your mind matters. If you surround yourself with negativity, with people who doubt, criticize, and discourage you, their voices will begin to shape your thinking. But if you surround yourself with people who challenge you to grow, who encourage your potential, who speak words of faith and strength into your life, you will begin to think and act differently. The company you keep will either build you up or tear you down. Choose wisely. Winning the battle of the mind starts with a decision. Choose victory. The mind is the most powerful tool you possess, yet it is also the greatest battlefield you will ever face. Every thought that enters your mind has the potential to build you up or tear you down. Your thoughts shape your beliefs shape your actions, and your actions determine your destiny. The battle of the mind is not won in a single moment, but through daily choices. What you dwell on will determine the direction of your life. If you allow fear, doubt, and negativity to take hold, they will lead you down a path of defeat. But if you fill your mind with faith, courage, and determination, nothing will be able to stop you from achieving your purpose. Negative thoughts act like chains that keep you bound. They whisper lies that tell you that you are not enough, that you are a failure, that your dreams are too big. The more you entertain these thoughts, the stronger their grip becomes. But you have the power to break free. The moment you recognize that these thoughts are not your truth, you can replace them with words of strength and purpose. You do not have to be controlled by negativity. You can choose to let go of the thoughts that hold you back and embrace the ones that move you forward. Freedom begins when you take control of your mind. Fear and doubt are the enemy's greatest weapons. They creep in when you are about to take a step forward. They make you second-guess yourself, convincing you that you are not ready or that you will fail. Fear tells you to stay where it is safe, while doubt makes you question whether you are capable. These forces are designed to keep you from reaching your potential. But fear and doubt only have power if you give in to them. When you choose to move forward despite fear, when you take action despite doubt, you strip them of their power. Every great success has been achieved by those who refused to let fear and doubt control them. Faith, courage, and determination are the forces that will lead you to victory. Faith allows you to believe in things you cannot yet see. Courage gives you the strength to step into the unknown. Determination keeps you moving forward when the road gets tough. Together, these three qualities create an unstoppable mindset. You will face challenges, you will have moments of uncertainty, but if you hold on to faith, if you stand with courage, if you press on with determination, you will overcome every obstacle in your path. The battle of the mind is won when you choose to walk in these truths every single day. What you feed your mind will grow. If you constantly expose yourself to negativity, to discouraging words, to thoughts of failure, those things will take root and shape your reality. But if you fill your mind with wisdom, with encouragement, with thoughts of victory, you will see the results in your life. Be intentional about what you allow into your mind. Choose to read words that inspire, listen to voices that uplift, and speak to yourself in a way that reinforces your strength. The seeds you plant today will become the harvest you reap tomorrow. Every battle you face externally is first fought in your mind. Before you ever take action, before you ever make a decision, the battle is already being fought within you. Those who win in life are not those who never face struggles, but those who refuse to lose the war in their minds. Challenges will come, setbacks will happen. But if you train your mind to see them as stepping stones instead of roadblocks, nothing will be able to stop you. You have the power to control your thoughts. You are not at the mercy of every negative idea that comes into your mind. You can choose what to accept and what to reject. When doubt enters, you can counter it with truth. When fear creeps in, you can replace it with faith. The more you practice this, the stronger you become. You are not a victim of your mind. You are its master. With discipline and focus, you can reshape the way you think and transform the way you live. Discipline and consistency are what separate those who succeed from those who remain stuck. Just as an athlete trains their body daily, you must train your mind. Strengthening your mindset is not something that happens overnight. It is a daily commitment. Wake up each day and choose to focus on thoughts that serve you. Build habits that reinforce positivity. Speak words that align with your goals. The more consistent you are in shaping your thoughts, the stronger your mindset becomes, and the easier it is to overcome negativity. The people you surround yourself with will either strengthen or weaken your mindset. If you allow negative voices to fill your life, they will influence your thinking and pull you down. But if you choose to surround yourself with people who inspire, who challenge, who push you toward greatness, you will begin to rise. Your environment plays a significant role in the battle of the mind. Protect it. Choose relationships that build you up. Seek wisdom from those who have walked the path before you. The voices you listen to today will shape the person you become tomorrow. Winning the battle of the mind starts with a decision. Choose victory. The mind is the most powerful tool you have, yet it is also the greatest battlefield you will ever face. Every moment, thoughts enter your mind, shaping your beliefs, influencing your emotions, and determining your actions. The battle is constant, and the outcome depends on which thoughts you choose to embrace. If you allow negativity, fear, and self-doubt to take control, they will lead you down a path of discouragement and failure. But if you fill your mind with faith, courage, and determination, you will rise above every challenge and walk in victory. The difference between those who succeed and those who fall short is not intelligence, talent, or luck. It is the ability to master the mind and take control of the thoughts that shape their destiny. Negative thoughts act as chains that bind you to limitations. They tell you that you are not enough, that you will never succeed, that your past mistakes define your future. The more you dwell on these thoughts, the stronger they become until they shape your entire reality. But those chains can be broken. The moment you decide to reject the lies of failure, insecurity, and fear, you begin to step into freedom. The way you think determines the way you live. If you want to change your life, you must first change your mind. You are not a prisoner of your past. your circumstances, or the opinions of others. The power to break free is already within you. Fear and doubt are the most dangerous enemies of the mind. They come in whispers, planting seeds of hesitation, making you question your abilities, your purpose, and your worth. They tell you that success is for other people, that the risk is too great, that failure is inevitable. But fear and doubt only have power if you choose to believe them. The moment you decide to move forward in faith, even in the presence of uncertainty, you strip them of their control. Every great achievement in history was accomplished by those who felt fear but refused to bow to it. They pushed through doubt, silenced the voices of negativity, and pressed forward despite the obstacle. Faith, courage, and determination are the weapons that will lead you to victory. Faith allows you to see beyond your circumstances, to believe in possibilities that are not yet visible. Courage gives you the strength to step forward when everything in you wants to retreat. Determination keeps you moving when the journey becomes difficult, refusing to let setbacks define your future. These three forces, when fully embraced, create an unstoppable mindset. They turn obstacles into opportunities, failures into lessons, and challenges into stepping stones toward greatness. What you feed your mind will determine what grows within you. Just as a seed planted in fertile soil produces a harvest, the thoughts you nurture will shape your reality. If you fill your mind with negativity, fear, and failure, your life will reflect those things. But if you choose to feed your mind with inspiration, wisdom, and encouragement, you will cultivate a life of strength, confidence, and success. Be mindful of the voices you listen to, the words you speak, and the beliefs you hold. Your mind is a garden. Plant the right seeds, and you will reap the harvest of your dreams. Every battle you face in life is first fought in your mind. Before you ever take action, before you ever succeed or fail, the decision is made in your thoughts. Those who lose in life are not those who lacked opportunity, but those who lost the battle in their minds before they even began. The way you think about your challenges determines how you approach them. If you see obstacles as barriers, you will be defeated before you start. But if you see them as opportunities to grow, you will always find a way to overcome. You have the power to take control of your thoughts. You are not a victim of every idea that enters your mind. You can choose what to accept and what to reject. When doubt whispers, you can counter it with truth. When fear tries to take hold, you can replace it with faith. This is not something that happens automatically. It requires daily effort and discipline. But the more you train your mind to focus on what is good, true, and uplifting, the stronger it becomes. You are not powerless. You are the master of your thoughts. And by mastering them, you master your life. Discipline and consistency are the keys to mental strength. Just as a strong body requires daily exercise, a strong mind requires daily training. You cannot expect to win the battle of the mind if you do not actively work on strengthening it. Develop habits that reinforce positive thinking. Meditate on words of truth and encouragement. Take time each day to reset and refocus your thoughts. The more consistent you are in shaping your mindset, the stronger it becomes. Over time, negativity loses its grip. Fear loses its power, and doubt fades into the background. Strengthening your mind is not a one-time decision, but a daily commitment. The people you surround yourself with will either lift you up or pull you down. If you constantly listen to negativity, criticism, and doubt, your mind will absorb those messages, and they will become your own thoughts. But if you choose to surround yourself with people who encourage, inspire, and challenge you to grow, protect your environment, because the voices you listen to today will shape the person you become tomorrow. The mind is where every battle begins. It is the control center of your life, shaping your choices, influencing your emotions, and directing your future. What you allow to take root in your thoughts will determine the path you walk. If you constantly dwell on failure, fear, and limitations, you will find yourself trapped in a cycle of defeat. But if you fill your mind with confidence, faith, and determination, you will rise above challenges and move towards success. The greatest victories in life are not won in the physical world first, they are won in the mind. The moment you decide to take control of your thoughts, you begin to take control of your destiny. Negative thoughts are like chains that hold you back from reaching your full potential. They whisper that you are not good enough, that your past mistakes define you, that you will never achieve your dreams. The more you listen to these thoughts, the more they tighten their grip, keeping you stuck in fear and self-doubt. But you do not have to remain bound by these lies. The power to break free is in your hand. By choosing to reject negative thinking and embrace the truth of your worth and capability, you unlock doors that once seemed impossible to open. You are not limited by your past, your circumstances, or the opinions of others. The only limits that exist are the ones you accept. Fear and doubt are the enemy's strongest weapons, designed to weaken your mind and stop you before you even start. They create hesitation, filling your thoughts with endless what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. They convince you that taking risk is dangerous, that stepping out of your comfort zone will lead to failure. But fear is a liar. Doubt is an illusion. The greatest achievers in history did not wait until they were fearless to take action. They moved forward despite their fear. They silenced doubt by refusing to listen to it. They understood that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act in spite of it. When you refuse to let fear and doubt dictate your actions, you gain the power to shape your own future. Faith, courage, and determination are the forces that drive success. Faith gives you the ability to see beyond your present circumstances, to believe in what is possible before it happens. Courage strengthens you to face obstacles head on, knowing that challenges are part of the journey. Determination keeps you moving forward when the road is difficult, when the setbacks come, when everything inside you wants to give up. These qualities separate those who succeed from those who stay stuck. Every great breakthrough comes from someone who held on to faith, who stood with courage, who refused to quit. When you develop these qualities in your own life, you become unstoppable. The thoughts you nurture will shape your reality. Just as a seed grows into a tree, the ideas you allow to take root in your mind will manifest in your life. If you feed yourself negativity, failure, and doubt, that is what you will experience. But if you choose to feed your mind with wisdom, encouragement, and belief, you will produce confidence, strength, and success. You have the power to decide which seeds you plant. Be mindful of what you expose yourself to, because every thought you entertain is shaping your future. Fill your mind with truth, and you will walk in victory. Every challenge in life is first won or lost in the mind. The way you think about a problem will determine how you respond to it. If you see an obstacle as impossible, you will not even attempt to overcome it. But if you see it as an opportunity to grow, to strengthen yourself, to learn something new, you will find a way to push through. Those who succeed are not those who never face difficulties, but those who refuse to let difficulties define them. Train your mind to see possibilities instead of roadblocks, and you will always find a way forward. You have the ability to take control of your thoughts. You are not powerless in the battle of the mind. You can choose what to believe and what to reject. When doubt enters, you can replace it with truth. When fear tries to take over, you can counter it with confidence. This is not something that happens automatically. It requires discipline and effort. But the more you practice controlling your thoughts, the easier it becomes. You are not a victim of your mind, you are the master of it. And when you learn to master your thoughts, you will master your life. Discipline and consistency are the keys to mental strength. Just as a strong body requires regular exercise, a strong mind requires daily training. You cannot expect to win the battle of the mind if you do not put in the work. Create habits that reinforce positive thinking. Speak words of encouragement to yourself. Surround yourself with people who uplift and challenge you. Read and listen to messages that inspire growth. The more you invest in strengthening your mind, the harder it becomes for negativity to take hold. Success is not the result of one-time effort, but of daily commitment. The people around you will influence your mindset, for better or for worse. If you spend your time with those who speak doubt, negativity, and fear, their words will begin to shape your thoughts. But if you surround yourself with those who encourage, uplift, and inspire you, your mindset will shift. Choose relationships that help you grow. Be intentional about the voices you listen to. Protect your environment, because the people you allow into your life will either build you up or pull you down. You become like the company you keep, so choose wisely. The battle of the mind is the greatest fight you will ever face, but it is also the most important one to win. Every thought you entertain, every belief you hold, and every choice you make determines the direction of your life. If you allow fear, doubt, and negativity to control your mind, they will limit your potential and keep you from fulfilling your purpose. But if you choose faith, courage, and determination, you will rise above every obstacle and walk in victory. The power to change your life is already within you. Master your thoughts, take control of your mind, and refuse to let anything hold you back. The battle is yours to win. Decide today to fight for the life you were meant to live.